Welcome everyone. This is War for Crimson Rock, and this is session 59. Took a little bit of a hiatus last week, and prior to that, we also had some recording issues, which sucks. So hopefully it's fixed this time, but if not, oh well. Anyways, I would love to ask someone to please give a recap of last session. What did we do?
So our adventurers descended into the dungeon. We got to the bottom. We saw a pathway trailed with lights. Pan and Dave led the way, and then Ori and I trailed behind, just kind of keeping an eye on things. We ran across some murals that depicted some activities with fire, smoke, and ice. Two soldiers either fighting each other, defeating each other, or bowing to each other. There were three sticks, basically, essential poles that when each person or when people touched it, they became imbued with that particular element. I believe it was Dave with smoke, Pan with ice, and Ori with fire. So we cautiously, as we trailed forward, we found three stone platforms at the edge of a cave, which had four pillars, two on each side, and one set on our side and another set on the other side, close to the area of the ledge. At first, there was no platform, but when we had Ori, Dave, and Pan step on those platforms, they became fixed in place and the platform appeared. So after several attempts to figure out what was going on, we finally managed to get Ori and Pan. We had a little bit of trouble with Dave, but we finally got him to come over to the other side. But meanwhile, we were getting shot at by multiple creatures. There were some bat-like creatures. I forgot the name of the particular enemy that they were, which were attempting to kind of scratch and claw at us. However, Dave let out a mighty roar that scared the little bastards off. After that, we ended up killing several archers that were at the top of the platform as we made our way across. And then once we deactivated the spell, we descended into an area which was basically blocked off. There were four possible routes. There was a magic fire, there was a spinning blade, there was a walled off area, and then there was another, I believe, fire area. So after some discussion about how to go about it, Mikage chugged her gaseous form potion and went through the blades and around and managed to find a route into behind the area with one of the magic imbued fires. She took her form back. She found a lever in which she could pull, and it didn't open hers, but it stopped the spinning blades after David attempted to tie them up. From there, Dave went, or wait, I take it back. So it wasn't the blades. It was actually the other fire. Wasn't that correct? So it was the other fire. Ori and Pan went into there, pulled the lever, and that stopped the spinning blades that Dave had attempted to or successfully stopped. And then Dave managed to go into the area which Mikage previously went and managed to let Mikage out of the area that she had gotten trapped in. And so we are currently about to pass through what was the original walled off area to see what's beyond. That's pretty much it.
If it hasn't been said, Megan, I would vote for you as a class historian, by the way. You do an amazing job. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you. I'm a historian. I like stories.
Okay, all right. Did anyone want to add anything on top of that? It was very detailed. I think it covered it all, but I would love if anyone has anything else to offer. Now the floor is yours. Okay, no worries on that. Let me kick it off. Let's see. Okay. All right. Is everybody? Can everybody see where you are now? Right.
Yep.
Okay. So you have opened up, once you push the final mechanism, you heard a loud clunk, and you all come rushing out to the middle chamber, where you notice that the wall that was initially there has now passed aside. The air suddenly starts to feel colder. There's a certain chill now that kind of creeps across your bones. There's a certain smell that now permeates. It just kind of seeped out of that open area. Once before, it was just kind of a foul smell, very typical of dungeons y'all were very familiar with. But however now, once this wall has opened up, a new decrepit smell just kind of seeps out, kind of stings at your noses. You hear some...
Can we place the smell? Is it like rotting flesh? Is it just like...
go ahead, roll perception on that. Or investigation. Well,
Investigation.
Investigation, that's fine. Because you're trying to figure out what that smell is, yeah.
Okay.
Very good. Okay. As you smell the air, Mikage, your spider senses start going off. It is it is rotting flesh. It is a smell, but this is flesh that has been, it's incredibly pungent. It's much stronger. This is when, as a ranger will know that like this smell is something from the flesh of a carcass that has been there for a long time, right? I'm going to unpause it now. I'm going to let you kind of move about a little bit. But that door has opened up now, and you kind of see just a bit of cloud, a little smoke just kind of trickling out from this opening right here. What would y'all like to do? And feel free to talk it out as well, too.
I'd like to use my mage hand to try to fan away some of the fog.
You push aside, your mage hand successfully acts as a fan, pushing it aside. But as you do so, you notice more kind of trickling in. All right.
Yay. You know what? Let's go. Let's do it. I'm going to take several steps inside with Mikage.
As you, Ori, Mikage, you kind of walk in. You see two similar sarcophagi. Is that right? Multiple sarcophaguses? Sarcophagi? In the room. There's a large chamber ahead of you, right? The sarcophagi is very similar to the ones you saw in the other chambers that you explored. There's a thick layer of dust covering the top of it, showing that this thing has not been touched in quite some time. Cobwebs are everywhere. In that chamber, up in this area right here, there is it's kind of a platform, if you would, right? Just kind of in this area right here, there's a platform with an indentation. You can kind of see a deep indentation at the at the center of the platform.
I am not doing these
I'll do
are
an arc.
checks.
Sorry. Go ahead, Dave. What was that?
I'll do an Arcana check to
Okay.
just see what's going on.
Go ahead, roll Arcana. Your spidey sense is, going off right now. There is a strong, cryptic feel that you have. Like this place is imbued, like especially this area is imbued with some type of magic all around you.
Question.
Is any of it coming from the platform or from the sarcophagus?
You can feel some coming from the sarcophagus, but much more so, the sense is much stronger from the platform or so. Go ahead, Mikage.
Indentation with the platform. Can I identify it? Is it human shaped? Is it coffin shaped? Is it is it dragon shaped?
As you look at the indentation, you can see there are two large divots about shoulder width apart. As you look closer, they seem to be in the shape of boots, or rather footprints, right? Footprints from boots is what I mean.
Like giant sized or like Dave sized?
They're slightly larger than Dave's size.
So does Ori, knowing death magic things from her past, recognize anything like this?
She does not.
Okay.
At this point, there is a certain mysterious air of death. You can sense it. You sense that there's death surrounding you. I mean, you've gotten that feeling from this entire crypt, this whole time, and yet this one is a much stronger sense. That kind of, it's a foreboding inside you that you can feel. Pan, what are you doing at this point?
I found a hiding spot in the wall. I'm just following along.
Very smart, very smart. As you continue to move around, you hear this rattling start to go, almost as if chains. You can almost, it's like the sound of something scraping against the bottom of the floor.
Behind us or
No, from the platform.
from the platform? Don't like that.
I re-hide in the wall. I don't know why it works on the left side, but not on the right.
The way I drew the wall, it's a rough one or so. That's why. So
okay. Just like,
yeah. So some of them will work, some of them not. But I mean, imagine like wherever the walls are, that's obviously where the barriers are.
I'm just messing around.
Which is fine. No worries. That's fine.
I'm going to inspect any etchings on the sarcophagus that I'm right next to, and just around to see if there's any markings that I might recognize from any past encounter or, previous experience.
Mikage will probably go around to the other one to look at it as well, see if she sees anything.
Can I put my feet in the boot prints?
Oh,
Okay.
God.
I was just asking you guys first before I do it.
You should just do it, Pan. It's up to you if you just want to do it, right? It's up to you.
Who's gonna do it then? Whoosh, I jump in.
You jump in? Okay. All right. Let me take it one at a time then. So, Pan, if you want to go ahead and move yourself right over here. Dave, you start to observe. Give me a investigation check real fast. And Mikage, I'm going to ask the same of you in just a moment too.
Freaking
You
super sleuth.
No.
Aw.
Mikage, it's hard for you to decipher what's going on. For Dave, as you're looking and inspecting the sarcophagus, you notice the etchings. They are. You notice a story kind of etched into the sarcophagus, right? At the very center, you see what appears to be a very strong warrior standing center, holding a sword in his hand, right? The sword is beaming with energy, and you see another figure to its right. I'm sorry, to the left, you see what looks like a horde, an army of warriors, something like that to the left. There's just an abundant amount of them. And then to the right, you see a figure. Hard to make out what it is because it's been kind of faded. But you see basically it down on its knees, holding its hand, and it looks like it's the hand is missing. Okay.
I see.
I say, hey guys, I think the sword might be here somewhere.
Okay. Pan, the moment you put your feet into the imprints, right? You hear a voice call out from the beyond. And it asks you, "Who dares enter my tombs?"
I'm gonna like pose like that statue, and I'll be like, "It's me, Dave the Ogre." Or orc. My bad. Half-Orc.
You hear it call out again. "Who dares disturb my tomb?"
Do we hear this, or is it just Pan?
All of you now hear it. The sound is reverberating across the entire crypt.
Who's asking, bro?
Ori is making the, stop it motion to Pan. And obviously he's not going to listen.
I'm not. Who are you?
I know. Ori knows. So might as well try it.
You feel a gust. Oh, go ahead, Mikage. Sorry, go ahead, Mikage. I'm sorry.
Mikage's going to call to Dave and ask him to look at the sarcophagus that she was looking at real quick, because Mikage's a little paranoid that things don't match up.
I want to test. Sorry, yeah. I want to test also after if I step off, does the voice go away?
I like motioned to Pan to shut the fuck up, and just and then go over to Mikage and see, mine was pretty apparent, so I go over and check her eyes just to make sure she's okay,
You feel, as you go over, Dave, you're in the middle of doing so, but Pan, you feel a great gust of wind just kind of push you several feet off of the platform, right? I'm gonna move you just right here, okay? And in doing so, as you look back towards the platform, you feel now the air get even colder all around you, right? The voice, you hear deep breathing now, emanating from the platform. And that smoke that's all around you starts collecting, first in a small pile around the platform, and then starts to grow, starts to take form, starts to fall up into the shape of a figure. And soon,
like in the footprints?
Yeah, within the footprint. Yeah, where the footprints were. So the gust of wind blew you off of the platform. Where you were standing in the footprints, smoke starts to collect, starts forming up, until you see the shape of a person. And then afterwards, you see before you now a giant. It's not giantish, but like a very tall, dark figure, wielding a giant sword.
It'd be like, "Hello, warrior of legend." That's buried in this tomb over here that Dave was looking at.
He is now.
Oh, look at that sword. Hey, do you want to trade for a great axe?
You're asking that dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, yeah. You get him, Dave.
He looks at all of you. Behind his mask, you can see these glowing red eyes. There's a mystic green energy kind of pulsating around him. And he calls out to you.
You who mock me, do you know where you are? Do you know who I am?
Ori's gonna pipe up. You're the one that cut off the hand of Babel.
But he doesn't have a hand. Is he not Babel?
Don't think he's. Does he have a hand?
He does
we
have
saw
a hand.
Babel.
Oh, it was the guy in the tomb that didn't have a hand?
Babel's
Or
still
the-
alive, so
The
Babel
image,
can't.
like the image that you said was handless. You said somebody was handless right now. It was the picture that Dave was looking at?
Correct.
So there was the warrior with the
Okay.
sword, and then there was Babel clutching his missing, like the hand with the arm with the missing hand.
We are
So-
assuming it is Babel, as that is the only person we know with a missing hand.
And we're assuming that this mystic warrior is the one that defeated him initially when he first tried to come into our realm.
He asked the question, "Do you know who I am?" I'm telling him. You're the one that cut off the hand of Babel.
You, little one, recognize my prestige. Why do you call on me now?
Well, Babel is back. And we need your sword to defeat him again. Will you help us?
I sense not Babel's presence. You are not worthy of the sword.
How can we prove ourselves?
Only one who defeats me will be honored my sword.
Question: if we all defeat you, does that count? We all get the sword.
It matters not who, or whom, or how many. You all will die for disturbing my slumber.
And just like that, he raises his sword up, and you see a burst of energy light up from his sword. Everybody roll initiative. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I'm going to give you guys a minute to talk about what y'all want to do, and then we'll kick it off.
Well, I've got the companion sword that I don't know if it will do much, but if the two are brought together, it sort of is a lot of energy. So maybe that would help or really hurt us. One of the two.
I thought it was just a decorative sword. like a ceremonial display sword that didn't really have anything.
Oh, is it? I thought it was just was like a companion, but like the less impressive one. Well,
You guys got 15 seconds.
I might try to hypnotize it. Let's just see. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to lasso the sword.
I'm gonna try to beat him up.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, here we go. Let's kick it off. So, first up is Pan. Pan, you see his sword flaming at this point. What are you doing?
Flaming, huh? I guess. Let's see. Can I water whip his sword?
You can certainly try.
I don't know how that would work though. Like I just like doing it and I'll roll and you'll decide if it hits or not. Because it's actually just water whip is just like an attack that lets me pull him down to the ground.
Yeah, just do that.
Okay, so usability. So he has to do a DC throw.
Let's see. Your water whip catches his hand. Describe what it looks like. What are you doing with the water? You're just trying to pull the sword out of his hand, is that right?
Yeah, I want to like wrap, like I don't know. I was imagining like I like throw two lassos, and like one of them I just want to grab his hand, and the other one I want to yank the sword out.
Okay. You try to grab it out of his hand. You notice as the whip, it connects with him. However, you can feel like the... Excuse me. Well, all that growly talk makes my throat scratch. The water whip wraps around his hand, but as it does so, you can feel the energy, like your connection with the water whip, just dissipate, like immediately. Right? Like it has no power. The moment it wraps around his hand, it lacks any energy because it kind of falls. Right? Anything else?
No, so he doesn't take 11 damage,
He does not take 11 damage, no.
even though he failed the saving throw.
Correct, even though he failed the saving throw. You notice, well, roll a perception check or investigation check real quick. And then next up is Dave, by the way, after you finish
What did you say? Investigation?
Yeah, roll investigation check. Excuse me. You notice when your water whip hit him, you saw that green aura around him basically absorb some of that water. And whatever power that you had at that tip of at the tip of your water whip, whatever, the moment it hit that glowing aura around him, it immediately lost power. Okay?
Yeah, okay, I like relay that info or whatever.
Okay, alright. Are you gonna move or are you good?
I feel like we should spread out a little. We're kind of on top of each other, but I'm also like a melee person, so I don't want to like run away.
Okay.
I'll just scoot back a little. Yeah, I'll move when I can. I'm just gonna move back a little, but it's like figure out how to click my dude again.
Okay, alright.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Any move behind him?
I'm not going into that green shit. That's crazy talk.
Okay, Dave, at this point right now, you've just seen this water whip just like immediately dissipate once it hits that green aura. What are you doing?
So I'm gonna pull out my sword, but in a way that doesn't show the Death Knight what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm just gonna pull it out behind my back and see if it radiates any energy or what happens.
As you pull out the sword, you don't notice any impact at all. The Death Knight, however, does kind of look at you. Like noticing your movement, looks at you, and his eyes kind of fix towards you, kind of anticipating what you might do next.
Okay. I'm going to throw... I'm going to throw some beans. I'm going to throw 2 beans behind him.
All right.
So... And then...
First one is a 40. What is a 40? A campfire with blue flame springs forth and burns for 24 hours or until it's extinguished.
Womp.
Okay, so there's a fire now, right behind him. I'm gonna put a little fire thing right here. Give me a second, let me do this. Let's make this a... Come on now. Fire torch, that's what I want. Okay. And then this one is blue, right? So I'll make it a blue one. There we go. Did it go? Damn. Okay, anyways. Okay, and then the next one was 26. 26, an animate, immobile stone statue in your likeness rises. It makes verbal threats against you. If you leave it and others come near, it describes you as the most heinous of villains and directs the newcomers to find and attack you. If you're on the same plane of existence as the statue, it knows where you are. The statue becomes inanimate after 24 hours. Okay, so just like in the warehouse, I'm going to put another PC one of you. I'll put another token of you right here, okay? Don't worry about that. Don't worry about controlling that one. But that is a statue of you. You see it sprout up from the beam, and just like that, it looks at the tall figure, and then looks at you and is like, "You motherfucker, you brought me back. Look at you start a mess with this fool. You're gonna die."
Yeah, I figured.
All right.
And I'm entering into a raid.
Okay. All right. You are in rage at this point. Okay. Are you gonna move, or if not, then it's gonna be Ori's turn. She's next.
No. I'm done. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Ori, you now see right behind him a blue flame, and you also see a new statue of Dave, who is very similar to the one you saw in the auction house. What are you doing?
All right. First of all, I roll my eyes at the statue. Like, oh, this will be fun. I am going to try the charm person on him.
Okay.
No, just kidding. I'm putting him to sleep. I'm trying to sleep.
Okay.
I wonder if we could convince him that his sword is the fake and I've got the real sword.
Tradesies.
Okay. Go ahead, roll damage, and let's see if you're able to get him. You see your sleep spell cover across the area. Are you hitting everybody? Okay, let's see. It starts with the lowest, right? It starts off at the lowest.
So I'm trying to. Sorry, that just went. I'm trying
Okay.
to place it as far back as possible,
Okay, let's assume
so
it's
as
just
to
on him.
not get me in it.
Okay, let's assume it's on him then. That's fine. So you're not in this, okay?
Yeah, I don't think it clicked correctly. Sorry
No
about
worries.
that.
You're good. You're good. You kind of hear Dave's statue go, "Oh, what the hell are you doing?" But the dark figure is unaffected by it.
Don't like that.
Completely unaffected by it.
I will relay that information to the others.
What color was the gas at the door?
The gas at the door, I'm sorry?
Yeah. There was like a cloud of smoke over here somewhere.
It was gray.
I think there might be something in those sarcophagi that we need to look into.
Before we get into that, Ori, are you moving or are you done?
Yeah, I'm gonna move back a little bit.
Okay, sounds good.
Behind Mikage.
All
He's
this
not a complete coward, but
all this time, you see his sword just like growing. The energy is pulsating and, just growing more and more from it, okay? With that, you see a beam of energy from his sword now. He takes his sword and he strikes the ground with it, creating a burst of divine energy that ripples outward from you. Okay? At this point, everybody must succeed on a... I'm going to do this one. Let's do this. Consume a spell slot, but that's fine. Okay. So everybody needs to do a DC 18. Let's see. So go ahead. Everybody roll Constitution for 18.
Saving throw?
I just clicked the button that's on this in the thing.
Yeah, if you click the button, then you're good. Yep. Wow. Everybody's doing good on that. Look at it. Not for Dave, though.
You jinxed it.
I did. Okay, all right. So in this case, Pan, Ori, and Mikage, you're going to only take half, but here we go. Let's do damage. Well, that's a lot more than I thought. That's not right. Hold on a second. No, that's not right. Hold on, sorry. That's a lot of damage. Wait, my bad. Let me do that again. There we go. Much better. Okay. Dave, because you are... Wait, this only... You have rage, so that's only going to help you if you're taking bludgeoning or attacking damage. In this case, it is not. It is thunder damage. So, Dave, you're going to be taking 23, and then for Mikage and Ori and Pan, you're going to be taking 11 each. As a sword strikes the ground, you see that destructive wave just wash over all of you. He pulls the sword from the ground, and the energy that you saw beaming from it before has waned significantly now, right? Okay.
I am not doing well, FYI.
Mikage, you notice Ori behind you is hurt badly. Even though you were standing in front of her, she still took quite an impact. The creature, or the dark figure in front of you, does not appear to be slowing down. What are you doing?
Well, I'm to cast Healing Spirit between her and I.
Okay.
And from there, hold on. Where's my healing? So, actually, I take it back. I pass Ori the healing potion, one healing potion, and I take one myself. Is that?
I'm also not doing great. I've got 8 health left.
No matter, the only thing I can do. You better run over here and get in the healing spirit if that's the case, because the thing is, that is going to be, because that's the only way I can heal multiple people. Okay?
Thank you.
So right now I have it kind of where Ori and I, so Dave, you can technically, if you back up and come around the back, and Pan can do the same thing technically. So instead of passing the potion, I'll do the healing spirit, which I think I just did.
Okay.
And
I'll move on my turn.
How do I feel now?
apparently not as great.
You're going to gain one hit point.
I mean, once you cast the thingy.
1 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So 1 plus... What's your ability casting modifier?
It
is wisdom. So you have wisdom plus 1. So you're going to gain 2 actually. So actually,
It's mine.
Yeah.
Yours, Ori.
So I gain 2 hit points?
yes, 2 hit points.
And then I do as well because I'm in the area as well.
Yep. So you're going to gain 2 as well.
I feel like we're gonna die pretty quickly.
Yeah,
So-
I'm still looking rough around the edges a lot.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
that might not be our fight.
So instead of the only thing I can do, so the thing is, shit, I should have just passed Ori the healing potion. Oh well.
I think our priority should be getting out of this fight. Because we are very much unmatched. I cannot take what just happens to me again. And if it's after one round, then like we're gonna be dead pretty soon.
So all I can do is, so I'm going to chug one healing potion as my bonus action, and just kind of steady myself at to keep Ori from, I can't do much except become a shield at this point.
Okay, all right. So go ahead, chug
So-
your healing potion, roll for that, and
All right.
we'll start the next round. Now, wow, you guys all took a beating on that one. As you guys are bracing yourselves, go ahead and click that healing button, Mikage, to determine how much health you gain back. Cool, you gain another 9 hit points back, okay? You start to hear some creeping now. You start to hear some movement. One of it coming out of the sarcophagus. And then right
Dave's side.
right nearby you, Pan, you start to see a creature move out. Covered in bones and everything. It is approaching you. Moving slowly. There you go. And then from the rear, you also see... You start to hear some howling coming from behind as well, too.
Looks like there's no guys.
I'll let you guys go ahead. You guys have a minute. Figure out what you want to do.
Hey, so we've tried magic things.
Is it friendly? The skeleton? Can I tell?
He doesn't look very friendly. He is holding up a ratchety sword, very dull blade. However, he is pointing it at you.
So we've tried lots of magic things, and it seems like magic doesn't affect him. We should try something physical, and maybe we have to try knocking him off the platform. Because this seems like a fight we're not going to be able to win unless, say, he's only, there when he's standing on the platform. Maybe we should try knocking him over with something physical. Does that sound?
I think that's our best bet if we're staying to fight.
Because we'd have to fight, the skeleton thing and whatever that is at the very bottom on our way out anyway. So might as well attempt to knock him over before running.
That's fair.
I'm gonna try to tip the statue onto him.
Is the green cloud like a cloud, or is it like an aura?
It is like an aura. You imagine there's like a light kind of emanating from him. Okay, let's kick it off. Pan, you are up first. You've taken quite a blow. However, and then on top of that, you now have a undead soldier right next to you wielding a rusty sword. And you've also heard some howling going on at the far end of the entrance where you entered. What are you doing?
Okay. How does a disengage work?
You could just take it as an action. Just say you disengage. That's your action. Because if you try to move by him, he can take an attack of opportunity on you, right? Because you are right within melee range of him. My recommendation is that you would take out the small fry first. That would be
I'm not gonna go. I was gonna see if I could disengage and hit that guy, but I won't be able to move. So I'm just gonna hit this guy a bunch
Okay.
of times.
All right. Give me the attack roll.
Yeah, I'm just putting them all on the screen once. I can't find my there.
And Dave, keep in mind you're coming up next, okay?
Sounds good.
That one misses. Misses. Oh wait, actually, I'm sorry. 10, 12, 13. Okay, actually, the second one connects. The first one does not. Okay. Go ahead, roll attack for that.
What about the last thing, the flurry?
The last one grazes him, so he's gonna take some damage, but not a whole lot. But go ahead, roll the damage for those. Okay. Just like that, as you finish him off, as you pummel him with blows, you see his body just fall to pieces. Okay, completely just falls apart, and you see the skeleton that was there is now a pile of bones laying before you. You have some movement left, right? Because you've done your attacks.
Yeah, I'm gonna move around into the healing thing.
Okay, all right. And I think you gain 2 hit points of life. I think it is for that.
I have no idea how it works.
Just update your health +2. Okay. Dave, you've taken a mighty blow. Your rage normally protects you against these things, but in this case, he hit you with a thunder destructive wave. What are you doing?
So I'm gonna move back. If the mummy came from this sarcophagus, I'm going to inspect that sarcophagus just to see if there's anything in there.
As you open the sarcophagus, you look inside.
Lost you.
Can you hear me?
No,
Yeah.
You can? Could everybody hear me just a moment ago or no?
No.
You said it, as you said, as you open the sarcophagus, and that's where we lost you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I paused for a second too. Okay. As you open the sarcophagus, you notice inside there's a light. There's like a crystal on the inside of it, right? Next to a whole bunch of more bones. The skeleton that emerged from the sarcophagus, it lies in a pile before where Pan was, but inside is a new, fresh skeleton, and inside there is also, you see a small glowing crystal.
Okay, I'm going to take the crystal and hold it up to the aura.
You hold it up to the aura, and then you see it. You see a distinct reaction, right? The aura is still glowing bright, but now the crystal is glowing bright in tandem with the aura.
Okay. To destroy the crystal or to use the question. I'm going to just keep it on me and move back into the aura and just tell everybody, hey, look in the sarcophagus for the crystal.
Okay, all right. Let's see. I think you've maybe got one more charge on that healing, so I guess you get 2 hit points of life as well on that.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Okay, Ori, you're in dire straits right now. This is a place that you're frequently seen, but at the same time, you are a scrappy person. What are you doing?
Let's see. So, I think I want to levitate the Dave statue.
Okay.
And drop it on our glowy boy here.
Can I make a recommendation?
Please do.
Check to see if there's another glowy thing in the other sarcophagus.
Ah, yes. First, I'm going to do that.
Okay, you have an action, and you can do one or the other, right? So
Here's a question.
Yeah.
Does a bonus action, can I open it even if I don't take any crystals?
I'll allow it. That's fine. Yeah. I'll allow that. That sounds cool. You can open it, but you won't be able to reach and do anything. Okay. So you can do the
I'd
levitation.
like to open it, and take a gander for crystals.
That's fine. Yeah. I'll allow it. That's cool.
Do I see crystals?
You don't see any crystals inside.
Oh, that's sad. Then in that, huh?
Is there anything else in there?
More bones. You see more bones.
Okay.
And at this point now, they seem to be moving as well. They are not still. They are not dead. They are slightly jostling.
Okay, cool. Then, letting go to shut that thing back up. Don't want that open. I'm going to levitate Dave's statue, sling it into him, hopefully shoving him off the platform. So I've got levitate.
Go ahead, use your levitate spell. Okay. Dave's statue is calling out to you, and he's just like, "What the hell are you doing? Stop it! Stop it! Drop me! Drop me! Drop me! Drop me!" And afterwards, as you fling it towards him, he's like, "That's not what I meant!" It runs, it runs into the dark figure, knocking him off the pedestal. He moves forward ever so slightly, right? And Dave's statue now is lying in a crumpled heap, where the platform was, and all you see is just Dave's statue head just talking. And he's like, "I cannot believe you just destroyed me. I'm gonna hold this over your head forever."
And so our glowy friend, non-friend, is not on the platform anymore?
He's no longer on the platform. He's been pushed forward just a bit. However, he's still standing tall, and he just kind of glares at you, and this time looks straight towards your direction. Okay?
Cool. Definitely, since I have not taken a move step yet, definitely gonna move. Not all the way back everywhere, but maybe like right here.
Okay. Sounds good. All right.
Out of direct firing range.
The dark figure now approaches closely over to you, Mikage. His sword, although once beaming with energy, now is just a fraction of its size. However, his large, stocky frame still takes a swing at you. Just with the sword comes slashing down at you. Roll a defense roll. Tell me what you're doing.
Okay. So I think go. Apparently, brain is not braining today. Where'd my pen? Where is my defense roll? Ah. Can you go ahead and roll the defense roll for me? I
Sure
can't find it
thing.
again.
No worries, you're good. Don't do that. 14. Okay, all right. That was for 16 minus 8. Make sure that's good. Yep, you're right. Okay. You're able to move slightly out of the way. However, he still slashes. He still catches your arm. And then you're going to take 5 hit points of damage on that. Okay?
Okay.
And just like that, he comes slashing once more across. So basically, it's a horizontal cut and then a vertical one this time. And
So, ability that I rarely use, but it is action, and let me go ahead and do that one.
Okay.
If I can.
When you take damage from a creature within range, you use your action force a creature make a straight on a field. The creature may take 2d8 pushed away from you. Okay, all right. So let's see who's going to do that. Saving throw. 13. 18. In this case, he did not. On a fail, the creature says, so he did. You can use +4. So in this case, he passed your telekinetic energy. However, you can push him back a little bit in this case. So you managed to take some damage, but you are able to push him back if you want.
Yeah, go ahead and push him back. I'm just going to keep him away from the others if I can.
Okay, all right. Your telekinetic energy, even though he slashed at you, still pushed him, you're able to push him back a distance, and he wasn't able, his second swing came striking down, missing as you pushed him back. Okay. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. Now it's your turn, Mikage. I totally skipped you. I apologize. Okay, it is your turn, Mikage. You've taken some damage. Blood now is smeared across the cavern as all of you are breathing hard. What are you doing, Mikage?
So so there's a couple things I want to do. I'm going to chunk the healing potion back towards Ori. I'm going to run forward to just try to engage the creature directly, and I'm going to summon my dragon. But I want to summon it behind him, if that's okay. I'm not sure if that's too many, because there's a movement, which is the bringing myself right up to him.
Mm-hmm.
To be chunking the healing potion at Ori.
It's like a bonus
and
action.
my healing spell has to go off because I'm still in the same spot.
I think your healing spell should be gone now, if I recall correctly, right?
It occurred twice, but this is my second turn.
Until spell ends. Let's see. You can call for the spirit to soothe. 5-foot cube until the spell ends. Whenever you a creature, so 1d6.
Which is
So you starts to heal. The spirit can heal a number of times equal to 1 plus your spellcasting ability, minimum of twice. So I'll give you 3. Okay, so it actually after that time the spirit disappears. So actually it is healed. The number of times appropriate. You could cast. No. Actually, you don't have any more spell slots left, so you can't do that. So.
Well, I mean, I could do a high, but no, because I only healed. I only healed like as soon as it cast, it healed once, and then I thought it was my second turn is when it cast the second time.
No. It healed you. It healed Ori. Then it healed Pam. Right. So those three times right there that it's healed each time.
No, I thought it was like who. So I understood the spell. It wasn't the number of people that was the issue. It was more it in the spot. It did it once, twice, or 3 times, whatever the number was. And if anyone happened to be standing there, they got healed.
So it has does it have a range? It does have a 5-foot cube within range. So I guess if all of you are standing close to each other, and then until the spell ends, whenever you or a creature move into the spirit's turn, you can cause it to heal, restore 1d6, no action required. The spirit can't heal constructs or undead. The spirit can heal a number of times equal to 1 plus their spellcasting ability modifier, minimum of 2. So in this case, your modifier is 1. Really, you got an extra 1, which is 3 times or so. But then afterwards, then the spirit disappears. Okay.
Okay, so you're counting the number of people in the healing space.
Correct. Yeah.
All right, that's fine. Whatever. Then, so that's not gonna. Okay, I'm still. So my bonus action is to chunk the healing potion at Ori for her to use.
Okay.
My movement is to run up directly to the boss, and just kind of. I'm not going to attack. I'm just going to put myself right in the way. Like I said, my true action is to summon my dragon, which is an actual action.
Okay, all right. So move yourself forward a little bit, and then I'll put your dragon onto the field as well, too. Okay? There you go. Your dragon's right there. Okay, so Tetsuo is on right next to you. Okay? All right.
To go behind. I thought I wanted him directly behind.
Oh, you want it behind him?
Yeah,
okay, right.
I want all the advantages.
Okay, all right. He is right behind him right now. Okay? All right.
Sounds good.
Thank you. That's the end of the turn. All right, I'll let you guys talk for a minute, but right before you do so, you see right at that sarcophagus a new skeleton forms appears right there. The growling that you heard is now approaching you closer now from behind. As it approaches closer and closer, you notice this creature. It is an undead, feral, like death dog. It is staring you down. It's got 2 heads. Its body is decayed and rotted. Its teeth, like one head is, semi-formed with like a huge gash, whereas the other head is just basically it's like a canine skull, kind of still attached. Okay. All right. You guys have a minute. What are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna go melee it.
Yeah, it should die.
Yeah, I'm going to try to connect it. That does anything.
Connects with what? I'm sorry?
To my sword. See if the crystal to the sword does anything.
Okay. Mikage, and you're still gonna hold the line?
That's what I'm doing. I got nothing better to do.
Okay, all right, here we go.
I might do an Arcana check on the crystal just to see if it's got any, if it's good magic, bad magic, if I need to destroy it or not.
All right, okay. Everybody ready? Sounds like everybody's got a plan. Okay, here we go. Pan, you're up first. Again, you've gotten a little bit of health back, but at the same time, too, there is another skeleton, one that just like the one you defeated before, and now a death dog at the rear coming up as well, too. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna go try to kill the thing again. Where's my unarmed? Where is it?
Okay, all three of those connect. You see at this time the bones just pummel. It just collapses into a pile of dust. Like your force of attack is enough to just send it essentially. This time there are no bones left over right there. It just like evaporates into dust. Okay.
Yeah, I moved too, so that's all I can do.
Okay. All right. Next up, Dave. You've got the sword. You've got the crystal. What are you doing?
Okay. Does holding it up to the sword count as an action?
I'll consider it a bonus action. It could be a bonus action.
Okay. I'll do that at first to see if anything happens.
You don't notice any impact. You don't see any effect. However, you do feel a pull from behind you, right? Like there's something drawing you. You can feel an energy, a similar energy field from behind you.
From behind me being where?
Over in this direction.
Oh, okay. Is it... All right. Is that the Arcana portion of that?
That is essentially what you're feeling. So you put the stone up to your sword. You didn't have any impact. You didn't notice anything.
Okay.
However, you do, as you're holding the crystal, you do feel this this field of energy, right? That there's a certain mystical connection to something behind over here in this direction. You don't know what it is. You just feel something. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna fight this dog.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm in rage right now.
Yep.
As well. So, I'm gonna swing at it with my great axe.
Give it attack. Let's see. Hit the attack button.
Yeah. Oh, attack.
Solid. Give me some damage. Roll the hit the damage button. Okay. You slice into the dog. Half of it gets cut off now, right? At this point, you can see like it whelps in pain. However, you cut off one side of it. The other side is still snarling and growling at you. All right?
All right.
Okay, I think that's it. You use a bonus action, you movement, and you attack. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, next up, Ori. You've seen this dead dog. I know you love animals. However, this one is
It's
undead.
icky.
It's undead. So, anyways, what are you doing?
Did you pick up the potion?
Bonus action, chug potion.
Okay. You can go ahead and let's see. I can build that for you just to save you.
Because I have inventory.
Go ahead and remove that item from your inventory, Mikage, because I think you had one left, right?
Yeah, so I put it on the screen. Can she use it?
I don't think so. But I'm going to roll the potion for you, okay? Ori?
Yes, please.
Oh, come on. It doesn't say it's no longer on. It exists on Mikage. Oh, here we go. Just do that. Yeah, you're going to gain 6 hit points. So you got 6 hit points.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Okay. And so Mikage, you should have no more in your inventory. So yes.
Yep.
So that's good. Thank you for doing that. Okay, so Ori, you've got 6 supports. You chug that. You can use it as a bonus action. So you've chugged the potion of healing. However, you also have an undead canine right at your, right behind you. What are you doing?
I think I'm going to trust Dave and Pan to be first line of defense for that. So I'm going to step to the side and up a little bit.
Okay.
So I'm near this other dude with Mikage. And I'm going to cast Storm Sphere. It is pretty damn great. So, I'm going to, it's very aggressive. So I'm also going to, I can't click. I'm gonna kind of want to yell, but is that a bonus action if I yell something?
I'll allow it. That's fine. You chug the
Okay,
action.
I'm gonna yell to Mikage, like, look out, or duck or something. And I'm trying to put it on the very edge of the thing, but...
Like right here? Does that work? Is that okay?
Yes, perfect.
Okay, alright.
So, like, if you could help me get rid of that one right there.
Done. There you go.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So, so for this one, they take 2d6 bludgeoning, and all of my bonus actions, I can make lightning leap and hit a person of my choosing.
On a 4d6. Very nice. That's cool.
And I believe it makes it rough terrain.
Okay.
So, enjoy that, bitch.
I like it. Okay. Okay, alright. So you've cast the spell. You see the storm sphere. And then afterwards, each creature in this sphere must take a strength. Okay, so I'm going to make him do a strength one right now. Let's see how he does. $16. And what did he have to save on? He had to save on a 16. Okay, so he manages to push through. He doesn't take any bludgeoning damage. However, you've already used your bonus action to chug and also to yell, so you can't do that again to make it do the lightning damage. Okay, but the storm sphere is still there. You see a huge cloud. Well, I guess describe it for me. You can describe what that looks like for everyone. Ori.
So the storm sphere is like big, dark clouds kind of roiling around as if you're in a hurricane. It has rushing wind and pelting rain. It makes it, difficult to move as it is considered rough terrain then. And lightning just flashes around all the time.
Awesome. Okay, very good. Thank you. All right. Okay, at this point now.
Oh, does the Dave statue head that's on the ground say anything snarky about the storm?
You hear him call out, and he's like, "What the hell? I can't see anything! Move out of the way! It's too cloudy for me!"
Cool, thank you.
Okay. At this point then, you see the dark figure now. He has turned his attention now. He's got you, Mikage, in his eyes. He does not notice that your Drake is right behind him. He takes his sword again this time. You see it now. The energy is starting to build up again. It's starting to glow. It's starting to grow a little bit. It's still a fraction of what it was from before. However, you see him take out his sword. And then this time just like slash across at you. I'm gonna have you roll a defense roll. Did you find it yet or no? You still can't find it?
Let me see if that works.
Oh, that one went through. Cool.
Okay.
Awesome. All right. That one is not enough. You're going to take another 5 hit points of damage on that one.
Okay.
That one again, that was another horizontal slash. And this time he comes across again with another horizontal slash against you. So roll another defense roll.
Wait. Telecine, the
Oh, the reaction?
I can do.
You want to do that again?
Yep, I certainly do. I might as well do it.
Okay, go ahead. Use it again. All right, he's got to do another strength saving throw. Let's see. He was able to manage to push past it. However, you can push him back if you want.
So push him back.
All right, push him back, way back. At this point, Dave's head now is really like he's standing right nearby Dave's head, Dave's statue head, and Dave is just like, "Oh, come on, man! No, I really can't see anything." Okay. All right. Okay. That is his turn. He's done. Mikage, you're up. Keep in mind, if you want to use your Tetsuo to do something, you have to use a bonus action to command Tetsuo to do something. Okay, go for it.
So yes, well, it's not a bonus. It's he takes his turn right after, so it's not necessarily a bonus action.
That was a bonus action, isn't it? Let's see. Go ahead.
No,
Okay,
the
what
one-
you doing? Sorry.
So when it says to command in combat, the Drake shares your initiative count and takes the turn immediately after yours.
Mm-hmm.
You must take. Okay.
Yeah, you commanded what to
Well-
do, but then he does it right after yours. So yes, so you both kind of
Okay.
correct. Yep.
And he's just gonna attack until he's just straight up attacking.
Yeah, but I mean, you've got bite, you've got infused strike, so you can do a couple of different things. So whatever you know.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So basically, for him, I am going to just have him do a regular bite. I want him to bite one of his arms and hold as best he can.
Okay. And then what about you for your action?
Huh?
And for your action, so your bonus action is to command him to bite, right? So that's your bonus action. But you also have an action
Well,
to do something too.
And then tell him what to do. But for me, oh yeah, that's right, because I'm now it's my turn. Like,
Yeah.
sorry.
No, you're good.
Burn,
You're good.
So basically, I am going to take my sword and I'm gonna, engage him again. I'm just basically going to. Is it shove? I guess is the best way. No, it's just gonna be a straight up attack. I'm gonna attack with my sword and try and engage him in a duel, basically.
Okay. You can turn on
So
the-
that my attempt. Cool. Use feature. Shove. That's not right. Oh, so
So tell me what you're trying to do again. You're just trying to engage with him in combat, right?
yeah. Well, I'm going to use my sword to attack, but I'm having trouble because before I would use the pop up and just click on my sword and attack, but it's not letting me do
Not
that.
there anymore. Okay. So if you go to your inventory on your items, and after you hover over it, your moon touch sword, then you should the icon turns into a 20-sided dice, and then you can just roll that. And if you want, I'll roll it for you real fast.
Okay, it's
Oh, there you go. You got it. You got it. Perfect. And then you click attack on the right
okay
hand
because
side.
before it had just a little button that said attack, and then now it's gone.
Yeah.
So-
No worries. You're good.
and remember, I get 2 attacks, so
Okay, go ahead. Okay, the first one lands. Both of them actually land. Both of them land. Go ahead and roll damage for each.
okay.
You just click damage twice. That's fine. 4, 9, and then one more.
Got it.
11. 9, 11. Okay, right. Your first, each slash as it goes through, you notice the same thing. When you saw Pan's water whip click, as your sword strikes him, you feel it the moment it passes through that aura, you feel just the energy from your sword just kind of, just wane. Like there's nothing there. It hits him, you see him just kind of, he notices that you've hit him with your sword at the same time too. There's no impact, right? It's just passing through him, right? At this point, however, as your sword passes through him, passes through the aura, and you strike him, you start to feel this strong pang, this energy that's happening, again, right behind you, over in this direction, over here, same as Dave was in, all right?
Okay.
Okay, top of the round again, and again, as this time as it happens, there's no longer the skeleton that arises from here. However, Ori, that skeleton that you closed the sarcophagus tomb on, he has managed to push his way out, and now he is right next to you. Okay. The death hound that is there is approaching slowly closer to you, Dave. Okay, top of the round, go. Give you guys a minute.
All right, I'm going to try to kill the skeleton. Use my bonus action to lightning our glowy friend, and then I'm gonna go see. I'm gonna try to help them get the dog and pass the dog to see what's that energy emanating from behind all of us.
Okay.
There's something about that happening.
Dave, Pam, Mikage, what are y'all doing? Or y'all planning to do? You got 30 seconds.
I'm chasing the same energy.
I'm gonna get the skeleton.
Okay, Mikage, you still gonna hold the line? Or?
I'm going to put my sword away and just focus on restraining. I will just basically be the sacrificial lamb at this point.
Okay, all right, let's kick it off. Perfect, 7 seconds. Oops, let's do that. Okay, all right. Pan, you are up first. Skeleton is now a new one arisen on the other side. It looks like no more are coming out of the sarcophagi to your right. However, a new spawn are coming out from the left. What are you doing? Two and three. Okay, all right. Each one of these connects. Go ahead and roll damage. 8 and 6 and 9. Again.
Well,
Go ahead.
Tatsuyo's bite.
Oh, his bite. I'm sorry. I'll reconcile that in just a moment. Sorry. The skeleton now again has just been basically demolished, turned to stone. I'm sorry, turned to dust, and you see him fade away. Okay, Tetsuo, your bite. Sorry, thank you. I almost forgot. I apologize about that. Where's your bite? I don't see bite on there. Okay, I don't see on Tetsuo. Features, Drake Companion, bite 1d8 plus 4. Okay, I'm gonna just do it. D20, let's see if this is attack. 1d8 plus 4, 2. Okay, this one misses, unfortunately. There's a plus 7.
That's fine.
Okay, that one missed. Okay. Okay, alright. Pan, are you... So you've taken out the skeleton. What else are you doing? Anything else?
No, I moved already to get that, so I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay, alright. Dave, I see you threw out a great axe. What are you doing? If you're speaking, Dave...
I'm slashing at the hound.
Okay, go ahead. Roll the attack. That one lands. Give me the attack. Give me the damage, I mean. Alright. This time you cleave it in two. You see the Death Hound just immediately just fall into two pieces, and now this one is now dead. He's no longer blocking your way.
Okay. I'm going to follow where the crystal is taking me.
Okay.
Which way does it take me from here?
You feel energy now kind of emanating in different directions, right? Go ahead, roll an Arcana check. And then next up is Ori, by the way, alright? You feel a strong pang of energy coming from this side over here. Okay?
Okay. I'll continue. Let's see how far.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're about pretty much as far as you can go. Yeah, that looks good. Right there.
Okay.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Alright, Ori, you are up next. The skeleton, Pan was able to take out the skeleton. What are you doing?
I can move a little bit further. I can move 30. So.
Well, from where you were right here, right? So you went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because imagine you're going squares, right? So you're not just moving necessarily like in a straight line, right? Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, Ori, you are up. Pan has taken out the skeleton for you. However, the dark figure is still looming. But you are also sensing that all your teammates there's some strong energy coming from the other side. What are you doing?
Okay, I will start by using my bonus action to give him a little lightning blast.
Okay.
So I believe that's... Where's this up here?
Make a ranged spell attack. You'll have advantage on the target if it's in the sphere. And if it hits, so go ahead and do a ranged attack.
Right. Oh.
Let's see, in this case...
I haven't done like a standard ranged attack in months.
Let's just do... Pretend like it's Firebolt. Let's just roll Firebolt. Yeah.
I'll roll Firebolt.
But it said it'll be lightning instead, okay?
Right.
Click on the attack button. Let's see how it goes. 10. That unfortunately is not, and that's a low roll. Sorry. The lightning does not strike him. However, he notices it right next to him. Like it strikes the ground right next to him, and you see him appear to finally notice this storm brewing above his head. Okay?
But he does not. Does he seem scared at all?
He doesn't seem impacted by it. No.
Okay, cool. So then I'm going to use my can I use my action to add more distance to my move?
Yes, you can. That's called the dash,
cool.
And you can totally do that. So you can double your movement. So instead of you have a movement 30, you can now go 60.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Imagine each of these squares are 5 feet, right? So,
yes. And
so you can go 12 squares now.
I want to go the opposite direction from Dave.
Okay, so go ahead and move yourself 12 squares to that spot. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like, oh, shit. I'm going to do it.
Oh,
sorry. My God. Like right here?
There you go, right there. Yep, that sounds good. You notice a beaming bright red energy coming from that side, right?
All right, we're getting somewhere.
Okay, all right. That's your movement. Okay. The figure now again. Mikage, you start to sense that he's getting a little frustrated. He again approaches you slowly. Again, his sword is. Oh wow! I didn't know I could do that. That's cool. That's not what I want. Right there. It's starting to grow in energy once more. Again, still not as powerful and strong as it was before, but this time you see him. He holds up his hand, and this time he casts a whole person on you. Basically, he chooses a human within the range, and you must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. Right? So you're going to need to roll this. So you go and see if you cast that. Oh, you fail this one. He now has you in a hold. You feel your body paralyzed altogether. Okay. You can still use a bonus action to control Tetsuo, but at this point right now, your body is like paralyzed in its spot. Okay.
Okay.
And he just looks at you, and you almost see like this deathly grin kind of come across his face. Right.
Want to stare him down. I'm just gonna hold my ground. Well, I mean, I can't. I'm holding anyway.
Was when she used that sword swing, was that like a magical sword swing?
It was
the moon touch sword.
You know what? I think it was a magical sword. Yes.
Yeah, in dark, on She's Blade, the sword sheds moonlight, creating the bright light of a 15-foot radius in it, and a dim light for an additional 15 feet.
Yeah.
I'm just asking because, like, if his cloud is absorbing magic or it's just absorbing all damage, is basically what.
Because it's actually still the contact of the actual blade. It's
right, because, like, yeah, mine was, like, not, right? Like, mine was, like, magic.
Yeah.
But that's what I was asking about your sword thing.
No, and that's what I'm just saying. Like, it had magic, but it's not like it was, like, an acid blade or anything like that. Like, it also was just, like, straight up a blade. It just happens to have moon power, like, light. I could technically pull out my blade and just be like, I can see in the dark.
That's very true. Okay. Mikage, you're up now. You are frozen in this hold. On your turn, you can try, I think, at the end of its turn, you can make another wisdom saving throw. So you can use your bonus action to command Tetsuo. You can't use an action, but you can try to use it to escape from the hold once more. Okay?
Okay, so pretty much I'm going to tell Tetsuo to grapple him if possible. The only other thing, like, but I'm basically just holding the line. Since I can't do any physical damage, I was going to basically hold my position, like stare him down and just, either like try to stop the blade from coming down on me or do whatever. I have 2 more attempts for that telekinesis before I'm done with it, I believe. Like if he strikes me again, I can do that again if I need to.
Okay.
Because anyway. So
Pan, do you need to go like help Mikage up there?
Well, if I can hit it, I'm going to. But that's why I was trying to gauge the cloud thing to decide what I'm going to do on my turn.
yeah, don't waste it. My only thing is I might need someone to use my healer's kit when this is all over on me. So I have a healer's kit, everybody, just FYI. First aid.
Wink, 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 right?
Yep. All right, so do I basically just say ready, or do I just use the saving throw to try and...
Yes, go ahead and use your saving throw right now. Go ahead, let's see, because you commanded Tetsuo to grapple with him, so I'm gonna make him do a strength check, and then with you, go ahead and do the wisdom and see if you're able to break out of it. No, you're still in hold right now. Okay.
That's fine.
Tetsuo then leaps. So describe what that looks like as he's trying to grapple with him.
Tetsuya lets out a shriek, and he basically leaps from his place onto the back of the figure, and he tries to basically jump like over the shoulder and wrap his claws around, pulling at the creature's or the person's face and just thrashing and holding as best he can onto him.
Wow.
For moving forward.
He was successful. Tetsuo was able to grab him and hold him back. You see the knight now trying to he pulls back. He's now turned his attention towards Tetsuo, and now he's busy, engaged, trying to fend off your Drake companion as your Drake companion is fighting and keeping him occupied. Okay? Cool.
Sounds good.
All right. Top of the round, guys. You guys all have new things. Another skeleton this time. You see it start to manifest itself. Pops up. Ori, you start to hear some rattling. I'm sorry, not some rattling. You start to hear some footsteps. You start to see, a shadow approach. And then you see another, one of those undead dogs move out from the light, from where you're coming to. Okay, top of the round. You guys got a minute. Go.
I'm gonna try to kill the dog and get to the light.
I'm continuing on.
Okay. Pan, what are you doing?
So, you said Tetsuo was able to grab him right now.
Correct. He is engaged with him right now. He's grappling with him. Yeah.
He seems physically restrained, but as far as, because he's obviously doing damage, and it's not like when we touch him he gets passed through. It's just the aura is just protecting him, so that's why I'm trying to hold him back at this point.
Well, I want to stun him, but that's what I'm trying to
gauge if he could probably be stunned. I would hope. Why don't you ready or defer your thing?
I'm gonna kill the skeleton, and then I'll have one action left because he's in my range, so I can hit him. But then, do I want to move in to try to do a stun with my bonus attack, or do I want to
keep your? If you can.
Okay, that's time, guys. All right, Pan, you're up first. You see another skeleton manifest before you. What are you doing? All of those connect. 1. Go ahead, roll damage for 2 more. 2, 3. Okay, awesome. At this point now, this time you do see the skeleton just immediately just vaporize into dust. And it looks like you don't hear any more sound coming out of these sarcophagi right next to you. They seem to have quieted with all the ones that you've destroyed and obliterated. Okay.
Can I like ready my turn for one turn?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm just gonna hold that action for later.
Okay, alright. Next up, Dave then. Alright. You can feel this pang, this energy from the side. What are you doing?
I'm continuing to chase it. So
You move 10 feet, that's 10 feet right there. Yep.
Okay. I can do 30, I think.
I thought you were at 35. You're right there. Okay, good. As you get there, you notice this bright beaming light coming from one of the sarcophagi. However, you start to see some creatures now too. There's some movement coming out.
Okay.
You see
Are they within attack range?
they are emerging from the sarcophagus. Okay.
Okay. I think I've used up my move.
Yes, you've used up your movement already. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll throw javelins at.
Okay, go ahead and throw your javelin.
And I get 2 attack.
Go for it.
So,
Ori, you are coming up next. Okay. That one connects. 8 damage, good. And then one more attack. That one also connects. Roll damage for me. You see the 2 javelins spear, spear this creature, this undead creature. He hits it, slams him into the wall. Immediately, his whatever life he had in him seeps away. But now you see this cloud of smoke start to rise up, it's like a burst of powder, just explode in the general area. You're safe in your range. However, you see the creature, the smoke slowly falls to the ground. The powder slowly falls to the ground from where he was. Okay?
okay.
But just like that, as you do so, you hear another one. You start to hear some more creeping, and then another creature comes up. You can hear it from the corner as well, too. Okay, you've used your actions. You've used your movement. I think your bonus action as well, too, so you think you're good. Okay. Ori, you're up next. Just like the one that you saw from before, you see another death hound slowly approaching you. It's drool, it's just black drool dripping from its mouth. What are you doing? Ori, are you there? If you are, you're muted right now. Ori, can you hear me? Is anybody else can they hear?
No, she's muted.
Rachel, are you there? I'm gonna wait 10 more seconds, and then we have to pass you up. Okay, sorry, Rachel. We gotta move on. Here we go. The Death Knight now is busy engaged with Tetsuo. He is still fighting, trying to push him off. I'm gonna make him do another strength roll. Let's do another strength against Tetsuo and see how that goes. So Tetsuo is gonna roll a, let's see. Ooh, 5. That's not great. Okay, here we go.
Me?
Oh,
Yeah.
there she.
Oh, Rachel, you back? Oh, yeah, there you go. I can hear you now.
Oh,
I'm on my phone for a second. I think, losing Wi-Fi.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, okay.
we just got your. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I just saw it.
Oh, it wouldn't send.
That was kind of weird. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Give you 1 second.
That's okay. I'm gonna roll his strength real
Can
fast.
you hear me from here?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I hear Kitty.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes, can hear you perfect.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
We got a little echo there.
Yes, no?
Yes, can hear you.
I can't hear anyone else.
We can hear you.
Oh no.
Okay, back to the phone.
Okay, cool. Discord does not work on my computer right now, so I'm just going to join via the phone.
Sounds good.
So what I would like to do is I would like to take the or do another lightning bolt in the storm surge. So I will. Where's my character?
Yeah, just roll firebolt again.
Yes, I'm getting to it.
Oh, perfect. You can hear me, right, Rachel?
I can hear you now. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Rolling firebolt attack.
That one also does not connect.
Okay, got it. So it's a bonus action. So for my move, I'm going to come over here near the mean evil doggy, and I'm going to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
Which is pretty cool.
Make a dexterity saving throw. All right, let's see how he does. Ooh, just barely pass it. If it fails, it takes half as much damage. So go ahead and roll damage on that.
Okay, cool. So he only takes 3 damage.
Takes 3 damage. You see fire scorch this death hound. Half the head, again, the one that has organic, meat on it, is now singed off. So now you see essentially one still skull, canine skull, and then the other one is like basically now you see 2 canine skulls before you, right? All the flesh that was on the other's face has been melted off. All right.
Gross.
That's your movement, that's your bonus action, and your action. Okay. Moving on. The Death Knight was able to fend off Tetsuo, knocks him back. Okay, Mikage. At this point now, so that's basically on his turn. He basically knocks the Tetsuo off. At the same time, too, you can see his blade glowing even more now. It's gotten even brighter, right? Getting close to the same radiance that it had from before. He turns his attention now to look towards you, and this time again, you see a deathly grin crawl across his face. Okay, Mikage, again, you're still bound right now. But you can command Tetsuo, and you can also, at the end of your turn, try to break free of his hold.
Yeah, so Tetsuo, I'm going to ask Tetsuo to grapple him again. And I'm doing so I get to do 2 saving throws, right, then?
I think it's just 1. Let's
okay,
see.
so I'm doing my saving throw.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, snap. You totally broke out of it. That is awesome.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, you are now free of his hold. He is startled now by the sheer will of your power to break free of his spell. Okay? All right. You're broken free of his spell. I'm going to make now Tetsuo and him do another strength test, ability check, normal. So he now has to beat a 9. Oh, never mind, 8. Oh, okay. All right, let's see how this goes.
No, that's about that. Okay. You probably beat that.
Yep, okay. Tetsuo tries to rush at him one more time, but this time he's easily able to fend him off, push him off. Okay. All right, here we go, guys. Top of the next round. You guys have another minute.
Before that...
Oh, I'm sorry. You go again. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm just going to use my fan and put wind that way.
Okay.
That way.
All right. So go ahead. Use your ability there. You have a certain amount of charges on that, right? What you can do?
It's just 1 per day.
1 per day? Okay, all right. There's a blast of wind now. As it's doing so, he is pushing. He notices this wind, and he is trying to fight against it. In this case, Mikage, you are behind this pillar, so you seem to be not impacted. However, Tetsuo is having difficulty holding on. He has also been pushed back just a bit. And at this point, too, you see Dave's statue head just like ping-ponging around, basically like a pinball, just flying all over the place. And he's just like cursing at you, Pan, now. Just screaming obscenities at you for knocking him all around. All right. Top of the round, guys. You don't see any new skeletons appear up here, Pan. Nothing's new there. However, Dave, you start to see another one of those creatures that you just killed. It's starting to come around the corner now, and it's starting to look at you as well, too. Okay? And Ori, you've got another Death Hound. It is still staring you in the face. What are y'all doing? Go.
Should I run for you guys to help? Because you guys use actions fighting instead of doing whatever else you could be doing. I was originally planning on just holding my turn again till the end to see if you were going to be okay. But I can also run, because I can run really fast and far.
Yeah, because the thing is, it looks like they're encountering more things at the moment, and like, worst comes to worst, I can turn and run, but I want to make sure he keeps from doing that same big, damage towards everyone again. So it's up to you, but I don't think there's really much we can do until they figure out what's keeping that aura about him.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can run towards one of them to help fight. I guess Ori.
Okay, time is up. Here we go. Ready? Pan, you're first, so you get to decide. What are you gonna do?
Okay, so one action I can use a key to like double my distance in one move. I don't know what the spell is called. I don't know.
I think you just use your key point. Just use a key point. You're good. And then you can go.
It's called something. Step of the Wind.
Okay. And you've got 90. So man, dude, you can go. Man, not everywhere.
So each square is 5.
Yeah. So you got 9. So you can go 18 squares. You can go 18 squares here.
You gonna come help me?
I mean, I can even come. Yeah, I'm gonna be all the way over here.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I'll have to pause you right there. So you're gonna run into the Hellhound, so you can't go all the way through.
Yeah, I wanted to see. Can I be on this side of him?
He's blocking the path right now, so you're gonna basically just run right into him.
Okay.
But however, you feel that energy emanating from that side where Ori is right now too, and you run smack right into the Hellhound, that death dog.
Okay, so now I can do. I only get one. No, my attack is okay. Do I want to use more or don't? These things are stronger than the skeletons. I don't really remember because I haven't fought one yet.
I'm not gonna say.
I don't stronger if they are.
I'll just use my regular sequence and see what it does.
And Ori's already damaged it.
True. So
I do not believe I have very much. Just a
melt?
teeny tiny bit.
All right. The first 2 connect, to the last one does not. So go ahead, roll damage for 2 of them.
I'll go ahead and use one key to stun.
Okay. In this case, go ahead. You can save that key point. You took them out.
Oh, was that enough to kill?
Yeah, that was enough. So you don't have to use that key point. So you save that key point. You see the dog. You slam the dog into the wall. It sends him flying, and he is not moving anymore. He's down. All right. So you've used your movement. You've used your actions. I think you're good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Dave, at this point, you've got another one of those creatures. He's looking at you. You see a long tongue sticking out of his mouth. He's like licking his lips, ready to. He looks pretty hungry. What are you doing?
I'm going to come at him with my. So, I will swing at him.
Okay, you're gonna run up next to him. Is that right?
Yeah, I'll go into the aura.
Okay. Well, I guess move yourself to where exactly you're gonna be.
I'll be like over here.
Okay. All right. Perfect. That connects. Go ahead. Give me a damage roll. At this point, you slash across his face. You see him just reel backwards, and his body hits the ground. But as it does so, a cloud of smoke just goes up again. Same thing, powder just hits everywhere. Except this time, you're in the blast radius. Go ahead and roll me a Constitution check of... you're going to need to do a 12 or higher. Here. So just roll a Constitution.
Yeah, 1 second.
No, you're good.
For it. Here it is.
Okay. The cloud of smoke, or the cloud of powder falls on you. You're able to hold your breath, but you can feel it burning your nostrils, right? You can feel it kind of getting inside you. However, at the same time, too, your resolve pushes out whatever impact it has, and you're not impacted by it. However, you can still feel it just tingling across your skin right now. Okay?
Okay. I'm gonna go inspect the sarcophagus.
Okay. As you open up the sarcophagus, you find, again, more bones, creatures that look similar to the ones you just felled, and also a crystal on the inside, similar to the one that you just saw in the other sarcophagus.
All right, I take it.
As you hold both of them in your hand now, you can feel this great energy pulsating from each one, right?
We can
Sorry,
what?
You could
Yeah,
feel
you cut out.
you can feel an energy pulsating from each crystal in your hand right now. Okay, you feel a strong connection back to the Death Knight that you were just facing off against. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
I will start my way back.
All right. I think that might be as far as you can go right there. So I think I may be good.
All right.
Okay. All right. Ori. It looks like Pan just took out the death dog that was in your way. What are you doing?
Okay, I would like to go open a sarcophagus.
Okay.
This one right here.
You don't
Can
see
you
it.
feel like anything off of Venom before you just...
Oh yeah. How do I feel?
What are you trying to do? I'm sorry. Say that again.
Like, are you?
Like there was like energy drawing us this way, right? Like can she like feel one pulling or something like that is what I was trying to suggest.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Well, Ori, what would you want to do? You do feel energy. Go ahead.
I would like to figure out if I feel anything, and if I do, then I'll go inspect them coffins.
Roll Arcana check.
Arcana, you said?
Yes, ma'am.
Arcana.
Ooh. You feel a strong power field coming from this direction over here.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hello. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Am I close enough to open it?
Yeah, I'll let you have it. It's fine. You can have it. Yep.
All right, and then I will open it.
You open it. Inside, you find the bones of creatures similar to the ones that Pan and you have just felled, and you also find a crystal inside.
With my action, I will pick up the crystal and slam that sarcophagus shut again.
Okay. You have the crystal in your hand. You feel a strong bond, again, with the dark figure from before. All right? Okay. The dark figure now is fighting against this wind that Pan has kicked off, right? He's trying to get as close as he can. He is pushing as much as he can forward. He is right within melee range of you, Mikage. This time, the flaming sword is near its full power once more. At this point, he holds out his hand and this time he tries to dispel madness. This is what he's going to do. He sees this. He sees a storm cloud above him, and he decides, you know what? He's had enough of this, right? So he's going to choose the effect, and then he's going to try to do away with that storm shield or that storm surge. Sorry, that's 1d20 on it. DC equals to 10. So basically, this is what he's doing. He's doing this. Cast that. There we go. Object for each spell of 4th level or higher, make an ability checking spell casting ability. Successful save, the spell ends. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm just going to roll 1d20. That's going to be 11. It's equal to DC 10 plus the spell's level. What spell did you cast it at? Ori, do you remember? Let's see.
I think it's the 4th level.
So in this case, I don't think that went through, right? Because it's 11. DC equals 10 plus a spell, so 10 plus 4. So it's a 14, and he rolled an 11. Okay, so he was not able to. He's trying to cast it, so he sees the storm surge. He's trying to pass through it. He cannot do so. That is unsuccessful. However, this time he points his sword over at you, Mikage, and you see it now reaching that flaming energy, reaching its full potential. Okay. It is now your turn, Mikage. You are now free of the bonds. And you also can command Tetsuo. What are you doing?
Okay. But the green cloud has not dissipated yet, right?
Correct. That's correct.
Okay. So I'm going to ask Tetsuo to grapple again. And I am going to... run forward and shove.
Okay.
And just
Now keep in mind, you've got the wind at your back right now, pushing, so that's going to help out. So I'm
So
going to give you
that
advantage on that, yeah, as you try and push him, okay? And so in this case, it's going to be a strength contest, so go ahead and roll strength. And actually, I'll roll strength for him real fast.
Okay, and you said strength for me as well?
Oh, man, you got this. Yeah, roll strength with advantage. So let's see how it goes. I believe you've got this.
Fingers crossed, you never know.
Yep, there you go. Boom, 19. Okay, easy. You are able to catch him off guard. You push him, and you see him send him flying backwards. He hits the wall back here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
He snarls at you, and this time, again, holds his sword out. He's pretty pissed off. Okay, you've used your shot. You've used an action. You haven't used any movement yet.
I'll back him and just brace myself.
Okay, all right. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Tetsuo is going to try and fight him. Sorry, go back a little bit. One more.
Then you'll to grapple.
Okay, him and grappling with them, that'll be difficult because again, the strong wind is against them both. I'll have him roll a strength.
Mm-hmm.
For him.
Well, if he's shoved back, would Tetsuo get advantage?
In this case, well, because the wind is hitting both of them, that's why. So he got pushed back into the wall. So in this case, it's kind of like an even matchup.
Okay.
Oh, but he manages to grapple him and hold him down as well too. So now he's wrestling with Tetsuo, trying to break free from that. So cool. Okay, top of the round, guys. Again, you guys got a minute. You start to hear another Death Hound start to manifest itself. Ori and Pan. Dave at the same time too. You start to hear some scratching coming from whence you came. What are y'all doing?
I don't know. Either I take the thing and run really fast from her, or I kill the dog. I don't really care either way.
Did my computer die?
I can hear you.
I mean, I'm on my phone with the... Do you still see me on Foundry?
I still see you on Foundry, yes.
Okay. Well, something weird's happening with my laptop, but I'm still here. Let's see. I would really like to not have to fight another dog. So, I think I'll probably run.
I can move 180 feet in one turn. Just
Okay.
throwing that out there.
Cool. You can take the crystal from me and run. I will also run. Just less fast than you. And attempt to kill it at the same time.
Okay.
But how far is your double movement?
Not far.
She's got 60 feet, I think.
Yeah, not far.
Not as far
Because
as
they're gonna get stuck on the dog if you try to walk by it.
So I can't see the map right now because my laptop is dead.
I think I'll kill the dog because even if I run that far that fast, Dave is gonna take 2 turns anyways. So I'm just gonna kill the dog.
Perfect.
well, you can kill the dog and then move, technically.
I can't. I have to move to kill the dog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can't see it, but I'm like 4 squares away from it.
Dave, what about you? What are you doing?
I can't see anybody.
I guess I was gonna use my double action, but actually, even with my double action, I don't even get there. So I'll just move. Double action, double movement.
Okay, all right. That is time. Pan, you are up first. What do you got? The death dog is approaching you. What are you doing? The first two connect, the last one does not. However, that is enough. That sends the Death Hound flying again. It hits the ground. You hear a loud yelp, and then this one does not move.
Okay, that's it.
Okay. All right. Dave, at this point right now, you can hear these creatures scratching. They are crawling. It looks like they're coming for you. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna continue moving. Well, how far is it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So I can't see that.
That's a lot of circles.
Yeah.
Got you.
So 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, just go ahead. Just move there first. Just move to this spot. Do that, and then you decide. There you go.
And then I'll just do that again. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Here, I'm gonna move you right here. Okay.
I think I'm right over there with 2 movements.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. As you're passing through the corridor, however, you notice a beam of light coming from behind you as well. Okay.
Sorry, what was that?
As you're passing through the corridor, you notice a beam of light, another energy kind of coming from this direction, right here.
Oh, okay. Then I'll go down here. Then.
That's fine. I'll let you do that. That's cool. There you go. Yep. Okay.
All right.
Cool. Ori, at this point, it's on you. You have the crystal in hand. Pan has taken out the death dog. What are you doing?
I would like to use my. I think if the dog's gone, let's use my move. I saw some fun little rainbow lights coming from the south. I would like to move as far as I can down that way.
Okay.
I wanna wave to Dave since he's in my field of vision. Hey, buddy.
I salute back.
All right.
Is
so
it
go
the
ahead.
middle?
Okay, so Ori, you don't have connect. You can't actually connect to Foundry right now, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, I can't do anything. I'm just on my phone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you gonna use another action to move forward some more? Is that right?
Yes,
Okay.
as far as I can.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In this case, I'm gonna move you closer to that rainbowish beam of light as well too. So both you and Dave now are in the same corridor. You guys can both feel this energy coming from that side. Okay.
Perfect.
All right. At this point, Mikage, you see the Death Knight's sword. Oh, Mikage just left for a moment there.
I'm here.
Okay, there you go. You see his sword fully charged up again. He takes it and then he strikes the ground again, this time with that wave.
Okay.
Boom. All right, so you're going to need to do a DC 18 Constitution or
So
take a
that
butt.
while he's with Tetsuya?
I'm sorry?
Can he do that while he's grappling with
Oh,
Tetsuya?
snap. You know what? Thank you. Totally forgot about that. You know what? I forgot about that. I apologize. Let me erase that. A lot of things going on here. Let me put that one back.
All right.
No, you're good. That's on me. Thank you for reminding me. He is engaged with Tetsuo in a strength. He is wrestling with Tetsuo right now. He's going to have to get out. Try that again. Oh, a 2. I don't think he's going to get out of this. Tetsuo is going to do... What the hell are you, Tetsuo? Or 7, I'm sorry. 7 against his... 5. Oh, he was able to get out of this one. Okay. He's able to break free of Tetsuo. Knocks Tetsuo to the side. However, this time he is enraged, and then he's starting to move forward again. But he used up his action to do so, so he's not going to attack with his sword. Okay, Mikage, you're up. What are you doing?
Okay. So I am going to reattempt the shove to knock him prone, ideally.
Okay. So go ahead and give me a strength roll.
Okay. And do I still get advantage? Is the wind still going on?
Yep, wind is still. Oh man, he got a critical fail. So basically, you can roll if you like, but he's gonna fail.
Okay, I'll roll.
Okay, all right. Well, that's a good thing, man, because your rolls were pretty bad too. He just having to roll a critical fail. All right, you push him back, and then he does. You knock him you catch him at just the right point where the wind is howling, and it knocks him flat on his face. All right, so he is back, and he again pushed backwards, knocked back. Okay.
And I just tell Tetsuyo if he can get to him, grapple him again.
All right, here we go. Let's see. This one he's going to be doing this, but this time it's at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
And Tetsuo, so he's got a 10, and then Tetsuo is going to do a... Oh, he got a critical fail. Okay, he was not able to hold him down. Okay, so even at disadvantage, he was not able to. Tetsuo tries to jump on him, but he managed to just push him off just in the nick of time. Okay. Top of the round, guys. You're close. You've got 1, 2, 3. You've got 3 crystals in your possession right now. What are y'all doing?
I don't actually know what to do for me. Either I go up or I go down. I'm thinking I'm gonna go up.
Okay. Dave and Rachel? Or Dave and Ori?
I'm gonna go acquire the other crystal and then go up.
I'm gonna follow everyone.
Actually, I'm gonna go down also with Dave because I could maybe take him from him and double dash if we need to.
I'm just gonna follow everyone because I don't know what's happening right now.
Okay, all right. Pan, you're up first. You can totally use a key point if you want to double your speed. So you can go up like 18 squares.
So my normal is 9. That would put me
4, 5,
there.
6, 7, 8. Why don't you just move there now? Let's get you there. Okay, as you enter, then you can see a bright beam of light is filling the room right now.
Okay, I'm gonna use 1 key to have not used up my action and move another 9.
Okay. All right.
5. Okay, so I still have 4 more.
Okay, roll Arcana real quick. Wow, you have a really high Arcana. That's nice. Okay, you realize that the crystal is lying here in a pile, or like an energy is in a pile of like papers and stuff like that that you had not noticed from before.
Okay, I'll grab it,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll have 4 moves left. I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yep.
and hand it to Dave.
Okay, all right. So Dave, now you have the crystal in your possession right now. Okay, so you have 3 crystals. Ori has 1. What are you doing?
Okay, I'll take it from Ori, and then I'm going to go up. So I've got all 4 crystals now, right?
You have all 4 crystals, correct?
Okay, so I'm going to move up, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
We're gonna go one more, 35. I think you have a distance of 35. Yeah. Right
Okay,
there.
and I guess I could do double. I'll do another 35.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 10, 15, 20,
Go
25,
here.
30.
Yeah, right there. Okay. All right. You now have doubled the distance. You have all. You have all the crystals in hand right now. You see them glowing with energy inside, and there is a distinct relationship back and forth. You see the energy fields with the Death Knight and the crystals in your hand. There's like a symbiotic relationship as you see like energy just bouncing back and forth between them. Okay.
All right.
All right, Ori. You've just given the crystal to Dave. What are you doing?
I am going to follow.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Does anyone need any help with anything?
I think we're all going back up there now.
Cool. I will do nothing.
Okay, I've moved you up 6. You can use another action to move forward some more. Would you like to do that?
Yes, please do
1,
that.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, all right, I moved you up. All right,
Cool.
okay. At this point, the Death Knight is pissed. He's got, there you go. All of you have run backwards to him. His sword is fully charged now. At this point, his sword strikes the ground, touches it, and where is my, there's my measure wave, right here. So all of you in this area right now. So Mikage, Dave, Ori, you guys need to roll a saving throw. So look on your right hand side. I'll roll it for you, Ori. Mikage, you did not get that one.
Yeah. This is gonna hurt.
Neither did you, Ori. And then Dave, go ahead for you.
Oh no.
You managed to, you are not going to take the full brunt of it. However, for everybody else, you're going to be rolling. What was it? Was it finding? Let me make sure I did it right. And I did it. It was a. Yep. Okay, here we go. Ooh, 20 hit points of damage. Okay. Oh,
I -3 at the moment.
okay. Ori,
I will be dead.
20. So, okay. 20. Dave, you're going to take 20 as well. Because, oh, I'm sorry, no, you're going to take 10. You're going to take 10. There we go. And then Ori, you are going to take 20. And that puts you at, well, you were
2,
dead.
right?
No, you were at 14. So now you're at -6.
Right, so I'm dead.
So you are unconscious, correct.
Cool.
So you're at -6 right now. So you're rolling death saves. Okay. Dave, go ahead.
Good question.
Yes.
So do we actually put the negative or?
No, just getting her back to
Just
1 hit
0.
point. Just getting her back to 1 hit point. She's good. That's it. Yeah. So she's at 0 right now. Okay.
Okay.
Can I like hear that?
You can. You can
Or
go
am I,
try
like,
and to
aware
like
of it?
stabilize her. You can definitely go and do that. Help
Yeah,
stabilize
yeah.
her.
I mean, like, is my character aware that that just happened?
Well, you don't know that you haven't. No, you are out of harm's way right now. Okay. Mikage, now you are at how many hit points?
Well, I was 17, so that was like -3.
So now you're unconscious as well as 2. Okay, so you're out. And I assume that Tetsuo in this case, does he just like evaporate because he's no longer there, right?
So let me go to the
does
feature.
that
What
work?
is he?
I'll let you figure that out, but now it is the top of the round. It is now Dave, Ori, and Pan. I'm sorry, it's really like Pan and Dave. Dave, are you still alive? Dave, you have 1 hit point left. Whoa!
Yeah, when I've got a relentless endurance, so if I go to 0, I was at 0, then I can.
Oh, dude, that's cool. All right, you're at 1. Pan, you're still alive. Ori,
I also have Strength of Grave.
I was about to ask you, don't you have that ability, right? What does that give you?
I do. That gives me 1.
Okay, so you're at 1 then. I'll give you 1. So you're not unconscious yet, but you're at 1 right now, okay?
I'm almost unconscious.
So almost unconscious. So the only one that got knocked out by that was Mikage.
Is
Okay.
me? Yeah.
Yeah.
And well, on because of it.
And Tetsuo's gone
So-
because of it now? Okay, all right. Tetsuo's
Yeah.
gone because of that.
Until you die. So I'm technically. Well, I mean, it says until you die.
Okay. But you didn't die. You're just well, you're unconscious, right? So
Yeah, I just how you want to slice this. So you use this feature to summon the Drake again, or until so the Drake remains until it is reduced to hit points. Until you use this feature to summon the Drake again, or until you die.
okay, all right. Let's just say that you've gone unconscious. The Drake, like, does the Avengers Endgame thing, right? Or like Infinity Wars, where it just disappears, turns into dust and poofs, right?
Okay.
Okay, all right. Pan, you still have hit points. Dave and Ori, you still have 1 hit point. Okay, you guys got a minute. What are y'all doing?
I mean, I'm just gonna move up. I can't really see anything, so
Okay.
I need to figure out.
Are we pretty far away from him?
I mean, I can reach the boss. Let's see. I can move 90 and still have an action left, but I'm like gonna be burning through my. Anyways, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You can get right up there.
I mean, if I can do 18, I can move all the way to here with one action and a key point.
You guys have 20 seconds.
So
I need to figure out what to do with these
the
Crystal?
crystals.
I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna do an Arcana check. I don't know if that'll tell me. It might
might.
tell me like where to put them.
Okay, I'm just gonna start my movement because I'm gonna pick her up when I
Okay.
get there.
Okay, all right. So you're gonna do that. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and move since you're first, anyways. Oop, sorry. There you go. Okay, so you are right up next to Mikage right now. You see her body, like as you wisp by,
So I
right?
use one action to do that double move and one to. Oh, he's on that side. I'm gonna be on this side then.
Okay, all right.
Anyways, I'm gonna move there in a second, but then I use my other action to raise her or whatever to help her.
I think you have to stabilize, which I think is medicine check, if I remember correctly.
Medicine check.
So you have to see it succeed at a medicine check. Let's see. Oh, 18. Okay, all right. That stabilizes. Let me double check on that to see what happens. But Dave, tell me what you're doing.
I'm gonna do an Arcana check to figure out. Is that an action or a bonus?
That will be an action. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't see anything obvious to do with that.
Okay, go ahead and roll your Arcana check. Stabilizing Pan. Let's see. Oh, 4. Okay, 5. Okay, stabilizing Pan. You've rolled it successfully. She's no longer dying. However, she's still unconscious. She doesn't have any hit points. Mikage doesn't have any hit points, right? So you just have to give her a hit point somehow. But she's no longer dying, so she doesn't have to roll death saves. Okay.
I do have a first.
Okay. Can I loot her? Yeah, I'll do it on my next turn. But, like, can I like loot her health pack?
Yes, you most certainly can. Okay. Okay, Dave. Your Arcana check, as you're trying to feel these crystals, you're trying to figure out what it is. You don't sense, like, you can't put together where they are. All you can see is this like symbiotic relationship between the two. Like there's an aura, and then the crystals you hold in your hand, they're both glowing, and you see these like beams of energy just bouncing back and forth between the two.
You smash them,
Okay.
or just smash one, I guess, to start.
I don't know if that's well. Do you think that would work?
I don't know. I don't have any other ideas. You could see what he does if you like threaten to smash them, or, like hold your axe against it or something.
Let me try that. Well, I've already wasted an act.
No, it's your turn right now. You're right there, so you can. I mean, you've used your let's say let you use your bonus action to do an Arcana check, right? So, what is your action?
Okay. I'm going to yell, hey motherfucker, and then I'll hold up my great axe to the crystals, and say like, what do you think about this? And I raise my axe, about to strike.
You see him turn to you and he hisses. All right, just a loud growling hiss at you.
Okay. It's hard to.
Very vague.
Pretty vague. I don't want to strike them. Just what do you? I'll take
You'll take a what?
a pole.
You'll take a pole. Okay. you
I guess I'll talk to I'll talk to Pan since he's right next to me.
You want to
Like,
pull the crowd?
I'll whisper like, "What the fuck do you think I should do right now?"
Dude, I would try to break one. What else are you gonna do with it? I mean, the worst case is it doesn't break.
I mean, like, are we supposed to use it for? Okay, fine.
Can
yeah.
you use it? Like, is that like an option to like use the crystal? I don't know.
I don't know.
Do I know if we'd be able to use the crystals? Being the most magic-y person out of the three of us?
You could potentially, on your turn, use your ability.
You
to
could you could bide your action. You could do nothing, punt it for now.
I mean, that's probably what I'll do.
Yeah. I'll like, could I save my action until Ori?
Yep, that's
Need
fine.
to ask her.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'm saving my action.
Okay, all right. Ori, you see Dave. He is hesitant right now. He's not sure what to do. He looks to you for some type of guidance. He's looking to Pan. Pan's like, do something. Smash it, dude. Or he looks to you, Ori. Of course, Mikage is unconscious, so she's she's not going to give a response.
All right, but she's not about to die.
But you're not about to die, yes. So Ori, Dave looks to you now. Beads of sweat going down. What are you doing?
Arcana. Tell me, Dungeon Master, what do I know about this?
Roll Arcana check.
Will you do it for me, please?
Oh yes, of course. I'm sorry. Oh, I forgot that you don't have that.
What?
There you go. You rolled a 13. You sense the crystals. You held one of them. You felt a strong pang. You look at Dave now. He's got all 4 in his hand. And you realize that the energy from the aura is strongly tied to the crystals. There's no other, they are bonded in that way. You sensed this before. Destroying one destroys another.
I'm going to smash.
Or yell to him to smash, since
Or
he's
yell
holding
to
them.
Dave. Yeah, because Dave is currently holding them and holding his action for me, right?
Correct.
So I'm going to yell, Dave, smash them.
Okay, I smash them with my great axe.
Okay. The moment the crystals come down, your axe lands on the crystals. They burst with the bright light of energy, and just like that, the dark night, you see the aura around him just completely fade. As soon as I could get his stupid thing to go, like animation.
Thank God.
Now we have to fight 100 health boss.
Yep.
And now, his aura is completely, it was gone, I'm sorry, I'll get it. But yeah, his aura that was there now is gone. And, let me take this off. None. How do I get it off? Okay, anyways, his aura is gone, basically. You see it, you see the power kind of drain from him now. His sword is waned. He's got no more, there's barely a flicker of light from it. Okay. You kind of see him sink down. He bends down to one knee as he feels all this energy drawn away from him. Okay? All right. At this point, that's his turn. He's not doing much of anything. Okay, Pan. You're up. And then now basically it's the top round. So Pan, Dave, Ori. And again, Mikage, you are still knocked out. Okay? So.
I'm just here.
Okay. I mean, let me see how far I am.
Yeah, I'll get the sword. I will try to help Mikage.
You want to do it that way? Okay. Because it doesn't matter. I was gonna loot her to use her thing and then do a ranged attack. But I can run into...
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, so my inventory, I have a herbalism kit. The healer's kit would have stabilized me without y'all using the wisdom save. So, just FYI.
Oh, well, whatever. I didn't even know about that. But that's fine. Yeah, so can you just, loot her thing and use it on her? And then my other action, I'll use a ranged attack.
Okay, so in this
I was
case,
going to grab it from her.
Mikage, go ahead and deplete your, whichever one gives you health back or so. If you have
I'm hoping to work because it's a herbalism kit.
Oh, it's a herbalism kit?
Yeah. So.
Oh, so if it doesn't work like that, though, then I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to run in and attack.
Yeah,
Fair
it's
point.
a stabilized. I don't see a herbalism kit. Where's your herbalism kit? Oh, I see it now. Herbalism kit. This gives the right instruments. This kit allows you to apply herbs. It used to create antitoxin in any potion of healing. So any proficiency with this will allow you to create a potion of healing. So you could potentially...
I doubt I have any proficiency with anything. I used to have proficiency with the pan flute, but this is no longer a thing. I mean, if I can't use it, then I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to run in and attack.
Okay. Well, you find the herbalism kit on her. But, I mean, you realize that you don't have any abilities or, any skills with it, too. So go ahead. Feel free to attack.
Okay, I'm going to go in and I'm going to try to stun him with one of my attacks.
Go for it.
If any of them land, then I'll see.
All right, roll attack.
1, 2, 3,
Okay, all
I
three of them land.
Okay, so I have to. I'm like tearing through my key points now. Okay, so he has to roll that thing.
Okay, so you can do damage
And
too,
I'll roll.
right?
Yeah, I'll roll damage in the meantime.
Okay, I will have him do that.
And while they're doing it, I guess.
Oh, he's totally stunned too. Nice. Go ahead. Okay, and then you did 9 plus 8 plus 8. All right, so 16, 25. So you do 25 hit points of damage to him. Very nice. There you go. All right. You see him stumble backwards. At this point now, he is weakened. He's falling backwards. His aura is gone. Okay. All right, Mikage, what were we saying?
If they can't get me up, can that just be a really long rest?
I don't think it works like that. Since you're unconscious.
Just lay me on one of the crypts for a little bit. I'll be fine in about 8 hours.
Okay, all right. Ori, I'm sorry, Ori. Dave, you're up now. You see him. He is weakened. He is...
Sorry, you're cutting out.
I'm sorry, Dave, go ahead. You're up. He's feeling weakened and on his last foot. What are you doing?
I'm gonna javelins. I'm gonna throw javelins.
Okay.
1 second.
That one lands. 1 and 7. Okay, all right. He's going to take 7 hit points on that one. All right.
And then I'll do another one.
This one also lands. Take another
Nice.
7. All right. You guys are, I mean, like at this point, he's been impaled. He's been pummeled. All right. Anything else, Dave?
That's it.
Okay, Ori. You are down. Blood is everywhere. But at the same time, too, you're still standing. You've got some strength in you. You see him now. Whatever energy he has left, it's just hanging on by a thread. What are you doing?
Let's see. I'm gonna handy dandy firebolt him. How do we feel about this?
Everybody good with that?
Yep.
Okay, all right.
Does it hurt me?
It's
No.
down.
No, you're good. It won't do that. So we'll do firebolt.
Yes, please.
Normal firebolt. This one's going to land, and it's going to do... damage. Oh boy, 9 hit points of damage. You also have your handy-dandy Storm Surge as well, too, as a bonus action.
Oh yeah, because he
Ooh.
never did the storm.
Yeah, because the storm is still underway right now. So,
Ooh, first let's see if the lightning hits him. So let's take back the firebolt for now. Use my bonus action to do the lightning, which I guess is the firebolt.
well, it's kind of firebolt already, too. Yeah, let's just do that one again. Tell you what, let's do firebolt one more time.
Do it. Unless it's worse.
That one lands. Okay, sweet. And then your Storm Surge. God, where's Storm Surge? How much did it do again? Is it 4d6?
10 minutes, right?
Yeah, Storm Surge, or Storm Sphere, I'm sorry. It does, how much damage does it do from the bonus one? It does 4d6. Wow. All right, here we go. Ready?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
4d6. So this one landed, and it's going to do 20 hit points of damage.
Fuck yeah.
Just like that. You see the lightning strike him, right? All of his armor just completely falls off of his body. His sword, he drops the sword from his hand. You see him fall to his knees. And then he looks at you. And he just says,
You all are truly worthy.
Like grab it.
and just like
Thanks,
that,
dude.
the body just falls to pieces. Like there's nothing left from the inside. All his shell armor just kind of falls to place, just kind of crumples up in pieces, and then the sword is lying there on the ground.
I pick it up, like, and then I'm gonna do like what are they called? The sand people.
you now have the sword in your possession. Pan, you feel the power coursing through you. You can feel this energy just like swelling inside the sword as you hold on to it.
Okay, I'm gonna toss it to Dave since I can't use swords or it like limits my attacks.
I grab it.
Okay. All right. It's already 11:30. This went a lot longer than I thought, but I think it's okay. I think I'm gonna call it. How do you guys feel about that?
Pretty
It's
good.
fine with me. Yeah.
Okay. All right. But yeah, go ahead.
But I'm unconscious.
And Mikage is still unconscious, guys, so something to think about. All right. Okay. So, man, all right. That was cool. Okay, let's start at a quick retro. What did you like? And we'll just do the usual: like, love, learn, lack. So we'll start with Megan. How about you first?
Had a lot of fun. Definitely, it was interesting because it was like there really wasn't any clues on how to use the crystals, so it was very much like a guessing game. But definitely, it was interesting to see how we came across like something that was definitely OP for us, and I thought we did a good job.
Okay.
So that's
Anything lacking? You want more of or less of?
no. I mean, it was very much a very fight centered. I liked the little creatures that popped up. It very much reminded me of the arena.
Oh, cool. I heard the all right, cool, excellent. Thank you very much. Rachel, if you could please, like, love, learn, lack.
I really like doing the battling. It was fun. I did lack the Wi-Fi connection on my laptop to fully participate at the end. But I did love the crystal puzzle as well, and the fact that we did split up to figure it out, and that is what, let us figure it out on time before Mikage truly died. And I don't think anything was lacking.
Okay, awesome. Thank you very much. Samad, if you could please, like, love, learn, lack.
I thought it was fun using the whole arena and running away and coming back type of thing. I thought the extremely powerful attacks were interesting. Like 26 points or whatever. If you got hit by it, I've sure died if I didn't get that first lucky roll. I like that I get to use my kit. Normally, like, my big movement and stuff doesn't really have any benefits, but it kind of helped out this time, so that was neat. And I've never actually burned through all of my ki before. I'm like down to 0, and this is the first time, so it was fun.
Awesome, thank you.
And
go ahead.
Mikage recommends a nice long rest after this little.
Most definitely. Okay, and Sean, how about you? Like, love, learn, lack.
Yeah, I like the boss fight at the beginning. Like, I thought much of a, option, but just to take the full brunt of the attack. Learns. I mean, yeah, it was like, but I like the whole puzzle of it. It was a pretty good boss fight. Really, like, maybe I should have done more investigation and Arcana, just to figure out the connection over there, or leverage other people. So, like, that was definitely learning. Nothing really lacking. It was just a giant fight, so most of the stuff that happens there. But yeah, it was good.
Very cool, awesome. Yeah, I had a lot more other stuff planned just in case, because I didn't know how long this would go. But at the same time, too, I knew this fight would take a while. But at the same time, yeah, it was fun to put together. And I will say, I was hopefully trying to telegraph to you guys, like, hey, the sword is coming. The sword is coming, guys.
Oh yeah, I kind of had a feeling. That's why I didn't rush in after them.
Yeah.
But then, I don't know. I was like, I don't know if I can say that either. Like, I didn't know for certain. So I was like, but I can move really far, so I'll just wait.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, characters, like, for me, since I am a ranger and I'm used to seeing traps and things like that, I kind of knew going in there's something there. That's why, like, I made a point to try and smell the air and see what I could figure out. But sometimes you either just move forward, or you can just say, hey, my character thinks that, hey, this would be a trap. It's a trap.
Yeah. But it was cool. I mean, everybody, like you guys all kind of started figuring out all the pieces of it, and I was like, oh, this is great. Then that's why I put them there. So it was fun to see you guys kind of pull it apart and figure it out too. So very exciting, awesome. Thank you very much for your time. I thought we would finish up a little bit sooner, but that's okay. It's kind of usual fun as usual. So, anyways, I'm going to cut it off, and thank you for whoever's going to listen to this in the future.